Paradigm Games has a title I just came across. Now, I want you to know about it. UFO Wave, the tactical card game of alien supremacy. This is for 1 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and should take you about 20 to 45 minutes to play. UFO Wave is a competitive resource gathering card game entirely themed on the UFO subject. Players take on the role of an alien species visiting Earth. You are tasked with performing activities and absorbing energy. Use your advanced powers and craft to get the better of your opponents and to avoid groups of interfering humans. Created by an active UFO investigator from the UK, and with quirky cartoon artwork by a real UFO witness from the USA, it is one of the most authentic portrayals of the subject ever released in the tabletop game form. The game features a very unusual card mechanic. It has been designed from the ground up to be fun and accessible, and you do not have to have an interested UFO subject to enjoy it. However, if you do, there's loads that you'll be able to relate to. I think that about sums it up from the publisher pretty good. Someone who's an active UAP, UFO investigator making a game? And you know, putting to use a UFO, UAP witness here from the United States. Hey, alright, teamwork. I wanted to learn more about this, that's for sure. So I like that you are playing the alien. Not the human. Trying to stop everything that's going on, trying to figure out what's going on. Trying to figure out why the drones are invading Jersey and New York and everywhere else. No, you are the aliens invading. Well, maybe not invading. You got shit to do. That's another thing I like about the game is that it is asymmetrical with the aliens. No matter which of the, I think it's 6, was it? The different alien species that you may choose to play in this game, they all have different agendas. I like that. I like the fact that, just like in real life, how they appear to be in popular culture nowadays is the way they're kind of portrayed in the game. So that's rocking. I like that. I'm in for that. So not only is the designer of this an actual UFO investigator, I don't know how you feel about the phrase UAP, kind of like George Carlin's bit about dummying down language, if you ask me. But not only is this a real UFO investigator, but also made sure to make the rules easy and accessible. I like that. In order to draw in new players. I'm not saying it's a gateway game, but any game that can potentially be a gateway game is going to have easy rules to learn and to teach. I haven't played this game, so I don't know if I can consider it a gateway game. I don't see anyone saying that in the reviews, but I do know, like I said, you have to have easy rules to learn and explain. And that's what I'm seeing a lot from the reviewers of this game, is they had no problem learning the game, jumping right into it, or teaching it to the new players. That's a major plus. You always want to see that in the new game. Now, there's an aspect in this game I don't quite understand the way it's been explained to me so far. It has to do with the mechanic of the game, this new unique mechanic of the game, and that's the scan line. And the reason I'm bringing that up, even though I haven't come across a lot of information on it, is that's vital in the solo player game I've read. It is not you versus the other players, the other alien species that are all here on Earth for whatever agenda it is that you have. But in the solo game, you're kind of playing against the scan board itself, the scan sheet, Scantron. No, this isn't 80s high school tests. The scan to follow along on the scan. I'm not quite sure exactly what that means, but I do know that one thing that does mean is that it plays differently. I like that. If you're following the channel, if you follow, even if it's just this series you follow, then you know I mean that because I say it all the time whenever it comes up. It's true. I do like it when you have a solo option to a game, but even more so when that solo option isn't just the same exact game as you would be playing it if it was normally this falls under cooperative games, where you just be able to cooperate yourself through the game. That sounded kind of dirty. But no, this is when you have options in the game where the solo rules are going to be different. So reading about that from the reviewers, it makes me happy to know that this falls into one of those soloable games that is going to be almost a different game than when you're playing multiplayer. And the more different it is, the better that is, I think, because it's more like 2 games in one then. Better for your wallet, better for the price tag. Obviously, because this game was designed, let's face it, by a UK-based UFO investigator. And even the art is all done by an American-based UFO witness. This game is definitely geared towards individuals who are interested in UFOs or UAPs, drones. Like I said, George Carlin, dumbing down language. But if you have an interest in the subject, in the topic, maybe more so now than you did 2-3 months ago, then this game is going to call to you a little bit, I think. And I'm not the only one. The reviewers are all saying that interest in the game is going to make this game more valuable in your mind. Take up more valuable mind space on you, thinking about it, wanting to play it all. And that's great. But I also like the fact that there's a lot of talk about this being fun for families, especially the topic, especially nowadays with everything that's going on. Yeah, let's see some more family-friendly, yet playable games by more seasoned gaming enthusiasts that cover the UFO topic. And not just in the sense that, it's based on a UFO/alien movie, like Aliens or something like that. No, this is like really down to earth in a sense. Aliens are here on Earth. What are they doing? You should know because you're one of them kind of game. Yeah, for UFOologists, UFO fans, or casuals, as well as families, I'm getting a lot of that. I'm getting a lot of that from this game. That's the path this game takes. It's very fun for those enthusiasts and for families. But listen, I'm not here to influence you. I'm just here to give you information. Get your own information. Look up some more about this game. Watch some playthroughs if you can find them of this or any other game you're ever interested in. Playthroughs, that's what I keep saying. That's the best thing to do. Don't listen to reviewers. Give thumb down whenever you see a review video. But give a thumb up when you see a playthrough, because that's going to tell you more honestly if you're going to enjoy the game or not. So go. Inform yourself, my friends. Go get some more information on UFO Wave, the tactical card game of alien supremacy.